I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom. Don't worry about missing the headlines. We're here to help. It's the Orlando Shine.
The Orlando Shine Show with the Bus and Brendan.
I can't hear you, but this is Brendan O'Connor from OrlandoShine.com.
I'm right here next to you. How can you not hear me?
It is. Maybe it's just my crappy
Maybe you're
headphones.
going deaf.
That's good. That's good.
Maybe you're going deaf.
I could be. What'd you say? Welcome back, John.
Thank you. Yeah, I was out of town. I was 2 trips, actually.
Getting smoked out in Michigan.
Went to Michigan to go see my cousin's kid's wedding.
How was that?
It's good. It was good.
Was it fun, or was it
Yeah,
like,
no, it was a
were
good
you
time.
emotionally connected to that kid? Did it mean anything?
I've only met him a few times. I kind of moved away when he was born, so
okay.
I'm just not there. But I met him.
What do you get as a present for somebody like that?
$50 or $100.
$100?
Yeah,
Did you?
Yeah. So
don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah. So went to the wedding and then came back and then went to Boston.
Okay.
For a meeting.
I love Boston.
So it was great. Boston was fantastic.
Did you were you tempted to go to Cape Cod?
No. I had 2 days and I had to be in meetings for most of those
Oh my
days.
gosh! And then you had to run back here so you could hang out with me.
It's absolutely true.
I love that. Thanks. Welcome back,
How are
John.
you doing, Brendan?
I'm good. No news. No news over here. We announced last week. Did you? I don't know if you listened. Scotty was on.
I didn't listen. No.
And we talked about how we have unconsciously coupled.
Okay.
And it's still going okay. Nobody's murdered anybody in their sleep. And I drove his car here today, so we're getting along.
You're still looking for a place to live?
Looking for a place to live.
Maybe somebody will let you move in with them
in the
for a
next
bit.
couple months. Yeah, well, if you're cute, I can cuddle.
Do you want to move in with me?
No.
Okay,
You
all
don't
right.
want me to live
Offer's
with you.
there.
John.
You can live with us.
Where
Maybe
would
not
I
permanently?
In your office?
Well, there's a bed in there.
I guess if I put everything in storage.
We
Right?
can discuss. Yeah, we can discuss. If you need a place
If
to
I
stay,
need, that's good to know
you
I
can
have a
stay.
back. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much. I'd probably be better just to get an Airstream so I'm not. You don't have to hear me snore.
I have a
You know?
noise machine.
Okay.
I won't hear you.
Turn it up. I use mouth tape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to keep myself from snoring
I feel
too
like
much.
that's like a torture.
It is a little bit. I actually cheat and just kind of take a corner off, so I have a little bit of a mouth.
We should say where we are.
Yeah, we're in Winter Park. We're hanging out at New General.
Yeah, I've actually never been inside here.
Ever?
I don't think we've ever done a show here. I think we were gonna one time, but
Oh.
for some reason we didn't.
I think I
I've
recorded.
never been in here.
That's crazy.
It's very nice.
I think I actually recorded with Scotty in
It
here.
kind of looks like a coffee shop I would visit while on vacation.
Yeah.
To go get a good cup of
It's
coffee.
kind of, they call it Scandi, right? Scandinavian
I can see
design,
that. I
very
can see that.
simple wood grains.
One of the
and-
things I do on vacation, I say vacation, when I'm out of town,
Uh-huh.
I purposely walk to go get coffee
Oh, I like
at a
that.
different coffee spot each morning.
Okay.
So I can try different coffee.
I love that.
Yeah. It gets me out of bed, too.
We should do John's picks for other shows. Like,
Because I don't do it in Orlando because I drink coffee at home. I just
Yeah.
make it at home. But when I go out of town, I go
That's very
spend the $5,
European
$6
of you.
Yeah, I buy the $5-6 cup of coffee.
instead of, you don't want the hotel coffee.
I don't want the hotel coffee either.
No.
and I
you
don't
guys are
want the-
sitting, are you staying in weird hotels?
No, beautiful hotels.
Oh, okay.
And their coffee's probably okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, I want to help the local economy.
Yeah.
and I want to try different.
See
coffees.
what's up. Look at the bulletin board
Yep.
in that coffee shop.
Went to 3 different ones. The last day was the best one.
Do you remember what
It's
it was
called
called?
Grace Note Coffee
Okay.
in Boston.
Oh, good name. New General. It's kind of like a general store too, in the sense that they have sundries and things that you can take out,
Like what? Oh,
like granola that they make
pistachio
here.
milk.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that must be $100.
Pistachio
for that, right?
milk. Yeah. But look, this boutique maple syrup from who knows where.
Oh, there's a book right there that I recognize.
Is that one of?
That is our book.
Oh my!
I don't know.
God.
It's either mine or ours.
Keep talking. and let
Okay,
me look.
we're gonna look. So Brendan and I wrote a book a few years ago called "The 100 Things to Do in Orlando Before You Die." Nope, that's in Winter Park. Never mind. I'm surprised they found 100 things to do in Winter Park. Good for
I'd like to
him.
know how many were sourced directly from our book.
That's true. Good
Yeah.
for them. Good for them, though.
There's a whole chapter that's not in Winter Park.
I
Probably.
didn't know we had competition like that.
I
but
didn't either.
Okay, good to know.
I like the cover a little bit more too. The blue.
Yeah. Anyway, So yeah, I love
week.
coffee.
How was your week? You
Good.
traveling?
Good. Like
You
I
had
said,
fun.
I've been traveling, and so I haven't been home for a whole week. So.
You need to go because we're both members at the Enzian. We have memberships there.
I've seen more movies in the last 2 months than I've seen in the last probably 10 years.
I need you to go see the Odyssey.
I will. So I heard the first day, a little technical
There were some
difficulties.
hiccups, and I found actually they didn't. It was weird that they didn't like admit it.
I think they did somewhere. I think I did see
Eventually
it.
they
Yeah.
did. It turned out there was some wax
Oh.
on the thing still. Like it had been cleaned. Everything had given a
But it was
clean
only
bill of
during
health.
the end of the movie, right?
Yeah, it just kicked in at the end. There were some parts a little bit before where it got a little hazy, and that's why I thought when it really went hazy at the end of the very first screening, I was like, oh, maybe this is...
So it was out of focus when you say it was hazy or something.
Yeah, and I thought maybe it was the director.
You thought he just did it on purpose?
I did, actually. It seemed kind of artistic. Like when it really happened, it was when the main character, Odysseus, was getting hit in the head a bunch of times. And I was like, oh, he can't see.
Oh, all right.
He's getting... Everything's hazy because we're part of it.
Yeah, but it's played at the Enzian for another week
So
or two.
good.
I want to go. I don't
Yeah.
want to hear anything about it.
Okay, I
wanna
won't tell
see
you.
it. But the reason it's special at the Enzian is that it's in 70 millimeter
It's-
film.
Yes, they're fancy new. Yeah, that's their new projector.
So if you go see it at like the Regal or somewhere like that, it's probably on digital.
Uh-huh.
So this one at the Enzian is on film.
Yes.
So it's light shining through a negative or a film stock.
Yeah,
So that's
and-
why it's important.
And you
to
can
see
tell it.
there.
You know, the little dot that they tell you about in Fight Club.
Yep.
You know, is there for
So
where
you
they
change
splice
the
it
reel.
together.
Yeah.
It was really.
That's great.
It's really cool.
I had to do a whole like thing on why that's important and like why that matters.
Oh, okay.
So because there is one above that 70 millimeter IMAX is like.
well, that's why it
the
kind of
top
blew
way
up
to
that
see
they
it.
had some issues on the first two screenings because they.
But it's a brand new projector. They're,
Brand new projector.
They're still trying to figure out how it works.
But everybody who was there were people
Oh.
who really cared.
Yeah, I know,
You
I
know.
know,
Yeah.
I
So
know.
they.
Because I didn't realize why were people getting pre-screen or tickets way ahead of time. I was like, well, you can just go see it at the Regal, but it's because it was on film.
Yeah, on film, fancy new projector. They were celebrating it, and I got to go.
But
And then
the other, I would say
also
the other one was IMAX 70, which I don't think
Which is
anywhere in
where-
Orlando has that. But like true IMAX film.
No, I can't.
I think
where's
it's in
the-
Fort Lauderdale. It's the
Okay.
only place in Florida.
People were
I think
asking
so.
me where to go see it, and where Ross Padgett called me and was like,
Ah.
"Should I see it at Enzian or should I go see the IMAX? I guess
Uh-huh.
where is that in Altamont?"
There's one at Point. There's a few.
Yeah,
There's a few.
and I was like, IMAX would probably be amazing, but Enzian is just a fun little intimate,
Yes.
intimate
Go
way
to
to
the
do it.
Enzian.
And then we actually got invited to see the Dink at AMC Dine-In.
Oh, all right.
About pickleball.
How was it?
Fantastic.
Movie or TV show? Is
It's
it?
a movie.
Oh, all right.
It's going to be on Apple TV,
Ah.
but we got to see a press screening of it, and
Cool.
it was super fun.
Cool.
Yeah, go check that out. And then I hosted the Milk, State of the Milk. I didn't host it. I hosted Bingo at State of the
I
Milk.
saw some people got some prizes.
Uh-huh.
Was it at the Elks Lodge?
At the
For
Elks
moose?
Lodge.
Elks or moose?
Elks,
Yeah.
in the Milk
It's a
District.
fun time if you've never been. You can go play bingo there, but they take it serious.
They take it very
Very.
seriously. They do not like my style.
No.
I talk too much. Weren't you there when we hosted together? There were people that came over from the Elks, like
Yes.
professional bingo players, and those ladies were like, "Shut up."
I went one time to like the Elks private bingo, not the public one. I got invited, and I showed up a little late because I just got there late. And I was with somebody who was a member, and we won twice in a row.
Whoa.
And everybody there was just like, who are these
Who
people?
are these newcomers?
Yeah.
It's always the newbies that win, too. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Want to talk news?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let me see what we got. Final renderings were revealed for the Camping World renovation, which is interesting because they're already months into the renovations.
Great.
So, yeah, but why are the renderings available now while they're already doing the renos? That's what I
don't
want to
know.
know.
I don't know.
Nobody's asking that question. I put a sassy remark in our post about it. That's in our headline. Like,
Can you describe the renderings or tell me what's coming?
yeah, they've wrapped. It's basically a wrap.
What does that
The
do?
biggest thing. It's
What
like
does that do for my experience? Just make it pretty to take
makes
photos?
it prettier to get there. I guess it looks like this like parabolic bean shape that they're going to be wrapping the exterior of the stadium in, just so it's not a big box, right? And then it'll have LEDs. The colors will change depending on what's happening
So
there.
aesthetically pleasing.
Aesthetically, it's going to be great. They're calling it a lampshade. It's been designed by Ryan Freeland, and then they're also going to be doing. They're adding 2,000 more seats. Upper level bleacher seating will be replaced with individual seats instead of bleachers.
Nobody wants to sit in bleachers.
No.
I think that is something that is a time gone by where people would be willing to pay to sit in a bleacher at a professional sporting event.
And when you're hot.
I just don't think people want to do that anymore because they want to back to their seat. If they're spending money, they want to get a seat. They don't want to just sit in a bleacher.
And these will have backs and armrests. The terrace level concourse is going to be rebuilt and expanded with some more concessions. And then the north end zone tower will close in the seating bowl, so it's all connected. You can just walk directly around because you couldn't do that currently.
No.
It kind of ends.
And this is all in preparation for the Jacksonville Jaguars coming to Orlando to play there, I think, just one season.
Once in 28? It's supposed to be finished. It began in December, and they want it to be finished 2027.
Okay.
Which is why they started already working on it already. And so I guess maybe they were just doing the demo work ahead of all of this construction, but like it needed to clear that final approval stage. It's just really interesting to see how they can prioritize city projects in a way, whereas other people, if they tried to do this similarly, they'd be stuck in permitting hell for a year, right? And I don't know why they have a fast pass for city projects.
I think part of it is because they need to have this thing ready for the Jaguars, no matter what.
No matter what,
they've got the bid there, or they've got the okay to do it. So like nothing can stop them or hold them up because it will make everybody look bad. So they're probably like,
make
get that
it happen.
Going. Yeah, whatever we got to do, make sure the Jags are happy and we don't look stupid in front of the NFL.
And across the street, they're going to be doing their city-owned event center. They're building a big event center where there's a church right now, knocking down the church, and they're going to build a $61 million event center.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
3.9-acre site.
I don't know where that... Is it on OBT or is it...
West Church Street.
All right.
It's takes up a full block. It's Church Street, Pine Street, Dollins Avenue, and Tampa Avenue.
All right. I'd have to see what's over there.
Check it out.
I think I know what you're talking about.
We have the above, the aerial shot over there on OrlandoShine.com. You can check it out for yourself.
They're doing everything they can to make that space, not just the stadium, but everywhere around the stadium, a destination, especially for things like EDC. Like, they don't want to lose that. Like, that is such a large economic impact for not only Orlando, but just the region. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was like, oh, yeah, I came to Orlando just to go to EDC, and she lives in Austin, Texas. So, like, she knew of it.
I think the EDC kids are interesting, too, because they actually go out to other places when they're in town. I don't think they just stay at EDC. Like,
she said they stayed like an hour away,
yeah,
and partied, and then they would like go back and party. So I mean,
I think some of them do Disney a little bit. They go to local restaurants. So like there is a larger impact from things like EDC versus maybe some other tourist. I don't know, like the convention center. I think people will go to the convention center to stay at the convention center.
They do. I had another my brother-in-law's sister, she was down here, and I don't think they left iDrive hardly because they had a volleyball tournament there, and just like everything was there. So
right.
Why do I need to go
why take a risk and leave the campus if you can just stay here? No, I get that. If you're over in East Orlando and you're getting smoked out there, it's not the Canadian wildfires. There's that more of prescribed burns at Hal Scott Preserve. They're doing a 680-acre prescribed burn right now. They started with a 305-acre one, but it's now 680. There was a wildfire that was there too, but they're just going to keep burning where the wildfire was so it doesn't come back. And, you're going to get smoked out a little bit for the weekend.
When I first moved here in like 2010, 2011, there was wildfires like all the time, I felt like.
Yeah.
And they haven't been bad. Like, they were wildfires. They were not prescribed burns. They were wildfires. In Volusia County. And they haven't really had that lately.
I think it's part of, this is the work of the Southwest Water Management District, who actually, they've invited us out for some boat rides, John. We're gonna go on a boat ride soon.
I'll go on a boat ride. I mean, depends on where we go. I'm not much of an ocean boat rider, but if it's on the water,
oh no, it's river.
Oh, I can do that.
We are not going on the ocean.
No, I can do the river.
I guess we both get a little motion sick.
Yeah,
born in the same month of the same year.
Yeah, I can handle it for a little bit, but after a while, I'm like, I gotta get back to shore.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm the same. I need to be able to see shore.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, actually, talking about burns, Evil Dead Burn is the latest addition to the Halloween Horror Night 2026 lineup.
So I saw Evil Dead Burn.
You did?
So I watched all the Evil Deads in about a week because the new one was coming out. I like the first 3 Evil Deads.
Yeah.
2.5.
Army of Darkness is on I'm streaming it right now. I think it's on Prime.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I like those
Or
ones.
HBO.
But I'd never seen the newer ones.
Okay.
So I was like, well, this is coming out.
The cute redheaded girl.
Yeah, she's in the second one.
Yeah,
I think.
okay.
Yeah. And so I watched them, and I liked the first one, the remake. The second one was okay, the one in the apartment. The last one,
Burn.
I didn't really like it.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of dumb.
At the vacation home one?
Yeah, it's like, there's more to it, but yeah.
And a girl drinks a candle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's super gory, super kind of sadistic. Like,
Yeah.
they do some things that
Doesn't
are...
someone fall onto, like, the utensils
Yeah.
in the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah. So anyway, I didn't really love it.
Okay.
It was just kind of...
You love gory stuff.
I do to a point. I
Okay.
think sometimes when it's just like... just being mean and gross to be mean and gross, and I don't really find that fun.
Okay, well, it's
So,
good to know
it
that
was
you're not
fine,
a
but
creep.
I get why they tie them in, because, like, obviously a lot of people like Evil Dead and horror movies, so good for them. I just didn't think the movie was that great.
Okay, well,
In
we'll
my
see how it
opinion.
translates to a house.
I'm sure they'll do it. I mean, it's already in a house, so like they're just gonna mimic the house in the haunted house.
Yeah, it's going to be... Wait, what did they say? They're going to move through some of the most intense scenes, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a vacation home. Mm-hmm. I didn't write it all. All right, too bad.
Anyway, it's one of the houses, but I am.
Sinners, Hellraiser.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Hellraiser.
Stranger
house.
Things. Hopefully not the new cartoon one. Stupid. H.R. Blood and Guts. Jack Oddfellow. And then there's some original ones. Cage Cannibal. Cybergoria. Invasion Alien Abduction. That probably has some butt stuff. So yeah, exciting. I hope we get invited. I cannot.
You want to try to get invited?
I've been trying. So my photographers have been trying. We can't get anybody to answer from Universal.
No.
We thought so. We went through the Tom and Dan Hive Mind. They have the
Yeah, I know.
what are they called? The BDM group, which everybody's a BDM apparently. And someone said that they could have it handled, but we never heard back. And
Really?
So, yeah, and then I know people who work for Universal, and I'm not hearing anything.
There's
so,
still time.
gosh, it's the end of the month. I want to get in there.
Well, no. When's like the media preview? It won't be till September.
Well, no, it starts running August 28th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, earlier and earlier in the year.
Let me see what I can do.
Okay, if you know
All right.
anybody, if you're
All right.
listening out there, we've got some amazing photographers. Not just, I don't want, I would love to just go for myself, but I think it would be great to get some of these photographers in there because they'll take some great shots, man. Everybody wants to see what it's
they
gonna
might
be
not
about.
let you do that.
Not in the house, but you can approaching the house, and then the scare zones and stuff. You can
Okay.
do that too.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull some strings.
All right. Challenge accepted. Let's take a break.
Okay, we're gonna take a break?
You've got a delicious looking
I
sandwich
do.
in front of you.
We are here at the New General over here in Winter Park. I almost went to Eola General.
You did. Yeah.
Because when you said, like, hey, let's meet at New General. I'm
All
like,
you heard was
yeah.
General.
I heard General. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that shop downtown.
You got to sit outside eat Eola General.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
I forgot
We
about
got
it. Which is
fancy
also a
seats
good
here.
spot.
I love it. All right. Well, you got an Italian panini with some potato wedges, and I got a Buddha bowl. Let's eat. Summer Nights just got a lot more interesting at the Orlando Science Center. Stellar Nights runs every Friday and Saturday through August 1st, and OSC is open until 10 p.m. Your ticket gets you 4 floors of exhibits, workshops in the makerspace, live planetarium shows, and telescope viewing in the observatory, one of the largest public refractor telescopes in Florida. And then there's laser light shows. The summer's light up includes Taylor Swift, Pink Floyd, Queen, The Beatles, Grateful Dead, and more, with 8K projection and 30,000 watts of sound inside the dome. Laser shows are first come, first served, so arrive early to grab your seats. But additional shows have been added throughout the season to accommodate even more people. It's been popular. Stellar Nights is included with general admission. Members get in free. Buy your tickets in advance and skip the line at osc.org. Orlando Science Center, open late.
If you're listening to the Orlando Shine Show right now, you can thank Attorney Mo DeWitt.
I sure am thanking him right now. He does so many cool things around town in Central Florida, and I'm just so thankful that he's supporting Orlando Shine.
And if you want to find out more about Attorney Mo DeWitt, all you got to do is go to justcallmo.com.
Justcallmo.com. The biggest film of the summer just opened at Enzian Theater in Maitland, and you're going to want to see it as soon as you can. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is now playing in 70 millimeter, y'all. That's film. Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, Zendaya, and Charlize Theron in an epic retelling of one of history's greatest stories. Screen Rant calls it the most must-see theatrical experience of our generation. Showtimes and Enzians at enzian.org. Coming up on the Enzian lawn, 2 free Wednesday night picture shows. July 29th, celebrate the Art House Theater Day with an outdoor screening of Sorry to Bother You, and August 5th, in partnership with Orlando, Mars Attacks. Plus, mark your calendar, Cat Video Fest is hitting Enzian at August 29th at 11 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Every ticket supports local shelters, showtimes, tickets, and again, the full schedule at enzian.org. Enzian Theater, blah, 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 movies. There are stories in your family that no one else can tell. Your grandmother's memories, your father's lessons, the moments that made your family who it is. Legacy Life Project turns those stories into professional video biographies, filmed in the home in high definition with the kind of care and attention that these stories deserve. Their team handles everything, the questions, the cameras, the editing, so all your loved one has to do is talk. The finished film is something your family will watch for generations. Packages start at $3,900 for an individual interview and go up to a full feature documentary with archival photos, home videos, and filming at multiple locations. Don't wait for the right moment. Schedule a free discovery call today at LegacyLifeProject.com. That's LegacyLifeProject.com. Summer at Your Library returns June 1st to July 26th with reading challenges and fun for everyone. Starting June 1st, visit a library location near you to pick up reading trackers. Kids can choose one book donated by the Friends of the Orange County Library System while supplies last. Learn more about the Reading Challenge and free events for all ages at ocls.org/summer. That's ocls.org/summer. Get reading!
Hey everybody, it's Scotty Campbell dropping by to tell you about my new radio show, The Rise and Shine Show with Scotty Campbell. You see, it's my show and I put my name right in the title. Each week I'll have a special guest and the two of us will discuss the most read stories from Orlando Shine from the past week, and in some instances try to figure out why they were the most read stories. You can find the show on WPRK 91.5 FM each Tuesday at 9 a.m. And if you happen to miss that, you can find it in podcast form on orlandoshine.com. I hope you'll stay tuned.
I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
Welcome back to the Orlando Shine Show with the Bus and Brendan.
That was the Bus. This is Brendan. We're hanging out in Winter Park. I almost said Winter Garden.
Oh, they don't
totally
like
different.
They hate each other.
You know, they do.
I don't know.
Different winters. In New General, I just had a Buddha bowl, which is something you eat here. Chickpeas.
I had a chicken salad sandwich.
God, with some, I do love their potato wedges.
Big old potato wedges.
Yeah, yum. Mm-hmm. I think they're baked too.
It's very good.
And so this is healthy stuff.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's probably healthier options, but it was very good.
Yeah, good job, New General. Love it. You know, there's a place that says that it's healthy because it's vegetarian, but it turns out it's not really Planties. Remember Planties?
So I never went there because my wife was vegan and vegetarian for a long time.
My wife.
But I think by the time they opened, she wasn't really anymore. So I never really had to.
Oh, you didn't have to do it.
Have to eat it. Yeah.
But still, so it was like Impossible Burgers and deep fried chickpea patties.
Next to Will's Pub.
Next to Will's Pub. It was at an old laundromat run by TMG, Team Market
It
Group.
was open late too, right?
Open late.
Trying to cater to that vegetarian vegan crowd.
But they didn't have a front of house staff. You would just order on a kiosk and then put your food up in a window. You wouldn't have to talk to nobody, and you just get some plant-based foods just waiing for you.
Open 4 years, but closed.
Closed recently, and that's because they sold it to a longtime fan. Apparently bought the brand and is moving it to Arizona.
So just bought the concept.
Yeah,
and obviously not all that. Well, maybe bought the stuff and just going to move it out there.
Moved it all,
Wow.
I guess. Yeah, because it looks like they kind of gutted the space already. But then they closed in what was a former outdoor seating area. And I talked to Daniel Mawardi, one of the TMG group owners, co-owners, the only one that takes my calls. And he was saying how they're not sure what they're going to do with the space.
Because they own the building, right?
They own the building. That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure they do. That's what they tend to do, is buy a building and then borrow against it to get the next concept. But it seems like they're liquidating a lot of their assets.
I mean, there's a lot of people that hang out on mills, so I can't imagine that space wouldn't get snapped up quickly if they wanted to sell it. Plus, if it's already kind of ready for a restaurant, you could just open one. It might not be turnkey if they took all this stuff with them, but at least it's like ready to go.
I think, it looks like a turnkey second-generation restaurant. I hope something moves in there. It's not a heck of a lot of parking. I don't know how they got through. I guess they had an arrangement with somebody nearby to use theirs. Probably Track Shack.
I mean, you're next door to a concert venue and a bar, so you have a little bit of a built-in audience if you serve food that I guess they want to eat after 10, 11, 12.
Yeah,
so
we wanted non-traditional
late.
things.
Yeah.
Will's Pub now in Little Indies. Have you been there in a while?
I was there the other day to drop off some Just Call Mo glasses.
Oh, okay. Did you go out back?
Yeah.
They have like a little pop-up food market stall.
It was during the day, so maybe it wasn't.
It's cool.
Rocking and rolling yet.
It kind of feels like Southeast Asia a little bit. There's like lots of tents. There's like a canopy, and then like a food operator.
Could probably
will just be
put a pizza
up.
place up where Planties was, right? There's really,
I would think a late night pizza place by the slice. Yeah, 100%. I think that's what Pigza is hoping to get with their takeout window.
That's right. There's never enough pizza though.
No,
I'll just tell you right now.
I don't think their pizza's that type of pizza. Like, it's not like late night pizza.
Yeah, late night pizza is a giant slice.
Yeah, there's a place in Key West that I think of now when I think of late night street pizza.
I've probably been there.
Next to the Irish pub.
Probably.
Yeah, it's like a gay Irish pub, though. Don't go out back. It's just like Barcodes. You'll find out something about yourself if you go out back to the fire rink. We talked about the event center that's getting built, $61 million over at the Camping World Stadium. The Holocaust Museum just cleared a major hurdle with their final designs that just went through the Municipal Planning Board Tuesday, and we have those up on OrlandoShine.com. This is that plan that they have to rebuild or renovate the former Orlando Chamber of Commerce building right by Lake Eola. Or Lake
Senator
Highland?
Like Ivanhoe.
Ivanhoe?
Yeah, Senator Beth Johnson Park right there.
Yeah, that's going away.
Yeah, they're going to build on that, right?
Yeah.
Because the building seems to be fine, but are they going to incorporate the building into whatever?
Yeah, it looks like that'll
now?
be up at the front of the main structure, but they're going to extend something out back, and then most of Senator Beth Johnson Park is going to be a parking lot.
Not really a park that a lot of people hang out in, to be honest with you.
No, unless you're
occupying Orlando 15 years ago.
Yeah. Your major story
one
breakout.
of my early ones. Yeah.
And I gave them some hammocks that I was making because I wanted them to have a place to sleep at night. And they were like, thanks, man.
But the Holocaust Center has changed scope several times.
Yeah, it had to. The pre-pandemic plan I feel like it quadrupled or something.
It was a lot.
It was insane. The price,
$80 million, $90 million.
I think it went up to $100 million.
It was a lot. They raised a bunch of money. I don't know if they raised that much.
No, I think they're at $40 million right now.
Which is a good chunk of change.
It is, but that goalpost keeps moving.
Because right now their center is in Maitland,
Yes.
At the JCC school.
And tiny.
It's small. I mean, it's probably been there for, I don't know, 40
It's
years.
another thing where, I see these nonprofits that just have big eyes for what they want to be. But, like, that's a huge jump. Like,
It
Manila
is.
Museum jumping into their... Like, they have big plans, too, Manila Museum.
Really?
Have you not seen the plans for
I don't
their
know
new
if
museum?
I have.
It's gorgeous. It's, like, going to be maybe 3 or 4 times the size of what it is now, which is a closet.
Same spot, though.
Same
just
spot.
building on where they are.
Building on where they are, building out into the park a little bit, and then I think to the west a little bit, too. There's an empty, vacant lot there. Yeah, just interesting. I just worry about them. Blue bamboo. Like the blue
What's
bamboo
going
of
on
it
with
all.
that, since we're nearby?
Oh, you weren't here. I talked about that with Scotty. Well, they're trying to figure it out. It seems like they've really stepped up their programming. They're doing a lot more events. Oh, sorry, I just got distracted by this man wearing short shorts, and he's
How short are they?
they are short enough that I can
Don't
see
have to
he's
imagine
not wearing his
anything?
other short
Okay.
shorts. I'm seeing some things. I was the tunnel for Willy Wonka. And he's reading a book. Gosh, I'm so single.
But they're not. Are they getting evicted, or are they staying put? Or
They're staying. It looks like they're staying put. They're trying to figure out what'll happen. Rent doesn't go up until
August, I thought. That's not
it's
that far
coming
away.
up. Yeah, it's coming up. Their sign is still temporary. That's right. I think I said that with you. Like that's how I could tell they were having a tough time because they just still haven't put
you
up.
gotta move in. At some point.
It doesn't look moved into.
It's a cost, but I mean, it makes it show that we're here.
Landscaping,
to stay.
trim your trees. Put up a sign, put up some lighting. It doesn't look occupied. You got to occupy Orlando.
Yeah.
Occupy that library. We'll see what happens. It looks like they're probably most likely. If you were asking me, at gunpoint, what's going to happen, they're going to bring in another nonprofit. Those guys will stay there and become a tenant of someone else to run the building. I'm surprised Edith Bush or someone hasn't stepped in and just be like, we can
help
let's
you
take
out.
over this operation of this building, and then we, as an umbrella organization, will pick and choose the groups that
It's a
can
big
come and work
building.
here.
They could use other people in there, right?
Yeah, they have to. That was their whole plan, was to have other nonprofits come in and operate each level. But then they were too tough to work with, allegedly. Did we not talk about
We
this
did.
at all?
No, we did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I go
Who
away for
remembers?
1 week. And
You were just
forget
excited to
about
talk
me.
to
You
me.
just forget about me.
Well, you can't remember. You asked me. Ocoee canceled their big annual music fest.
Is this because it was too loud, or no?
That's interesting. We saw some comments about that. They're saying it's preemptive because of tax cuts.
Oh, okay.
So, they're looking at maybe a shortfall of $8 million in annual property taxes if this homesteading thing goes through. And, for a small place like Ocoee, that's a big cut of
a lot
their
of money.
budget.
Yeah,
And they didn't think it was fiscally responsible to host an event like this, where I guess they tend to lose money on
I'm
the
sure.
music
I mean,
festival.
it's just a quality of life thing where you put on concerts, you put on festivals, and
Yeah.
it costs money, but it's why some people live in certain cities, and those are the things that are going to go away first.
Yes.
If this passes in November.
Can you put
And-
your mic on that?
Yeah, and sometimes people say, well, fine, we don't need those things. The city isn't supposed to do this stuff. And I mean, technically, I guess that's true, but that's fun stuff that makes you want to.
Yeah, but those are the type of the people that go to it anyway.
Yeah, they don't go to it anyway.
No,
they
they're just sitting
complain
around
about
looking at
everything.
each
They
other.
complain about everything.
Yeah.
and never go to anything.
Well said. Do you think they'd go to Biketoberfest?
Maybe, but that's all put on kind of by Daytona and at least promoted by Daytona. So your tax dollars probably are doing that. But I wanted to say the Too Loud.
I did get the email from Visit Daytona Beach.
Yeah. So the Too Loud thing is actually, there was a concert in Ocoee put on by I think a gospel radio station, an AM station. This was like a month ago. And
They
I
get
guess the
loud.
concert was so loud that they had to go in front of the city council and explain what happened. Yeah,
and
they
explain
kinda,
afterwards?
They kind of blamed the promoter of turning up the volume.
Uh-huh.
And the radio station was like, it
They
was
wanted
on-
Jesus to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a gospel.
We were at
station.
that. I did that thing in Deerfield Beach. And I stayed in that hotel, like a little travel writing thing for Orlando Magazine. I think that comes out this month. And while I was there was like a gospel retreat. I don't know if it was like a bunch of different pastors or what. It's some sort of Baptist ministry collective. And it was loud. I was there, everyone's trying to get their coffee first thing in the morning, their free coffee. and they were already rocking out. They had a full band. People were dancing, wearing their best. Yeah, it was
Should have got in on that, maybe, Brendan.
I'm too racist. Just kidding. I just wasn't into it. I don't want to praise Jesus with them. Biketoberfest. Yeah, anyway, 34th year this October 15th to the 18th. And
It's a short one, just the weekend.
just the weekend. Go check it out if you're interested. I wrote about some of their
I
highlights.
think I've been to Biketoberfest. It's because they do Bike Week, which is in February or March or April. I don't remember. And that's a huge thing. So I think this was their way to bank another one in the fall.
You know what? And the Bike Week is where there's coleslaw wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah, and not Biketoberfest.
I don't know.
I
I'm not
almost
sure what's
brought
at the
that
Cabbage
up.
Patch.
That's funny.
It's not a sanctioned
No.
event. I'm not sure.
I would love to go see that.
I was there, but I was told I had to leave when I worked as a reporter
Why?
because my boss didn't talk to another boss, and that boss was like, he's not covering that. Get him out of there.
What?
Oh, yeah. This is when I first started
At
the Orlando Sentinel.
In Orlando Sentinel,
Yeah,
they
this
wanted?
was back in about 2010, 2011. I went out there to go cover because I was shooting video.
They thought it was too provocative?
My direct supervisor, no, they thought it was fine. But then that person's boss was like, get him out of there. We're not putting that on our website. Yeah, so I was there.
That's for Orlando Weekly to cover.
Probably now they would do it, but
Yeah,
at the time,
100%.
At the time, they had some standards, and
All I'm hearing excuses for not having people read your paper.
the standard was don't shoot video of
my
coleslaw
gosh.
wrestling. Although, I would have argued, let's just shoot it, and then we can decide later. But
Did you see what moved into your old offices there?
lizards
Lizards. They've infested the Orlando Sentinel building. I got kicked off the property.
again?
Well,
You're gonna have to start wearing disguises.
this time I just biked in and nobody was around, and I was fine. I could cruise in, but when I had a car and parked across the street and walked over with my camera, I must have triggered something, some trip line, and she kicked me off. But this, Agama lizards.
Agama. So they must be other places. They're not just hanging out at the Sentinel building.
Well, I think the first reports were at Lake Eola, and I think someone just let them go at Lake Eola because they're very showy. They're really pretty. The males have this red head, and then their bodies are this purpley blue. It's really cool. They look like sci-fi creatures.
Okay.
Or they've been hit by a frost or something, but they have moved, and they are everywhere at it's ground zero now, I think, for their dissemination into the neighborhoods. You're seeing them across Colonial Drive now into Ivanhoe Village. You're seeing them in Lake Eola Heights.
Wow.
And they eat a lot of bugs, and
Well, that's a good thing.
I guess, but other lizards, they're going to push out
Something.
because there's so many of them.
This is
They're
what
just
happens every
prolific.
time.
Yeah, but again, they're kind of pretty, so I don't really mind too much. And it was fun just to stake it out and take pictures. I was trying to get a really good picture, and then the Sentinel scooped me. They wrote about it, I want to say 3 days before I got it.
Oh, really?
And they had excellent photos.
Yeah, it's because it's their property.
Yeah, they killed it. Yeah, and I have some not great photos, and it was late. But I think more people read mine, so we'll see what happens. Chef's Table in the Tasting Room, moving out of Edgewater Hotel in Winter Garden.
That's a well-known restaurant and probably one of the early, nice, fancy restaurants in Winter Garden before the whole transition of Winter Garden, because they were in the bottom of that hotel, right?
Scott Joseph said they were well ahead of the Winter Garden Renaissance.
They were.
2008.
And so that's been there, I think you said 18 years. I mean, that's a long time before it got kind of cool there. So are they moving somewhere?
They're moving into an I guess more historic building. It's the Bond Building on 12 West Plant Street. It looks really pretty. The guy that owns it.
Is he kicking them out?
No, he bought the business too. So the guy who bought Edgewater Hotel, the man who's buying everything up in Winter Garden, Jim Larweth, I guess he owns the restaurant now too. I remember reporting on that back in the day. And I think he owns the Bond Building. So I think he's just moving them out to move something else into the hotel. Nobody's telling me what the plan is.
Interesting.
For that old restaurant space. But all I could think of was it's because you want to put something else in your hotel.
Possibly.
And he just isn't being open about
Might need
it.
some renovation too. I mean,
I would
feel like
think.
I've walked in there and it was dated, and so maybe
Yeah.
it's time to just like.
But still pretty, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
tropical.
I guess I mean the downstairs part.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe they're gonna modernize the downstairs a little bit.
When the hotel first opened, it was when Lake Apopka was known as like the fishing
yeah,
spot
it was like
in
a
the
bass
South.
fishing spot in
Yeah.
the world. It was like the best bass fish in the
Yeah,
world, or something like
and there
that.
was if you caught a bass while you were there, you could bring it, and they still have it. There's like a fish gutting window.
Oh, really?
That goes into the kitchen where they would dress your fish for you,
Huh.
and even maybe cook it for you, so you can have it for dinner. And it's still there, that little window. And I
then
think
they
that's
just
so cool.
polluted it so bad that nobody could eat
with the
anything
muck
out of
farm.
it.
I guess you can eat there now. People are fishing in it now, and
I don't know if I would. Maybe.
yeah,
It's better now.
I
It's, like,
test
way
it
better
first,
now.
but
Yeah.
is it like good enough?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, better doesn't always mean
That's true.
great. Downtown Orlando's parking is going digital. They're getting rid of all of the parking meters, and they're just really pushing park mobile apps. So you have to check in. You have to have a smartphone if you're going to park your car
So you
downtown.
can't even like pay for it with a credit card anymore on the street. You
Gotta
gotta
use
have
your
an
app.
Okay.
And
Meanwhile, it's free to park here in Winter Park.
totally free to park here in Winter Park, and that's why everyone's coming here. Look at
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
everybody having fun.
I was a little surprised. I found a spot right here by New General. It was nice.
I did a little dive on Park Mobile too. I wanted to see how they were as a company. They had a huge data leak not too long ago, and they know your location. They know your driving habits. They have they're using your tracking all the time, not just while you're parking. So they're knowing all your habits. They have your license plate number, your card information, your home mailing address, phone number, and email address.
I can't say I don't not like being able to just pay on my phone though.
Yeah.
Like when I go park somewhere, I was back in Detroit
I get
recently,
that.
and they might have their own app called Park Detroit.
And you have to do the app because you can't scan the QR code. If you scan the QR code, it could be a fake QR
Yeah,
code,
yeah.
and then someone's stealing your nudes.
So I like being able to just pay $1 and park for an hour. I
Yeah.
actually do like that.
Same.
I just maybe
But there's also the parking garages too. Like if you can't use your app, you could go to the parking garage and
true,
just pay there.
but it's always more. I feel like at the parking garage.
well, the fees are changing, John. So it's going to go up. It's not just a buck an hour now. It's going to be what is it? I don't know. I don't know what the math
I'm
is.
still. I mean, we talked about this. I'm still not sure the rationale behind
Progressive. It's $2 per hour for the first 2 hours. And then it goes to $5 to $6 in some zones, depending on how long you're going to be
I
there.
guess I just wish they would do a trial where it's like, you know what, for the next 3 months, it's all free.
Free.
And let's see what happens.
Do you want people downtown or
Uh-huh.
no, man? Like, what are you doing? I get it. Our streets are two-way now. Ooh. Magnolia's bisexual. Like, everybody wants to come out here. It's just great. I don't know. I have a lot to say about it.
But I'm not a parking expert, so maybe somebody can educate me on that.
I have to say shout out to our friends at Sticker Print Go. They're going to be hosting the largest sticker art exhibition on September 17th, and we are a happy sponsor.
Great.
Media sponsor.
This is at the City Arts Building, right?
At City
Upstairs.
Arts. There's going to be 100 different artists, and their art will be featured on stickers that you can get right
My
there.
wife loves stickers.
Everybody
she'll
loves
buy
stickers.
like dozens of them
Yeah.
at the store.
Just put
I'm
them
like,
all
what are you
over
gonna
boobs.
put? No, she like, I'm gonna put this on stuff, but then she has like stacks of stickers that she hasn't put on anything.
She's waiting for the right thing.
It's true. Then she'll buy something and be like, oh, I got my stickers. To
I put them on my laptop, and then I have to get a new laptop, and then I miss all my old stickers. It's an endless cycle. Stick and Slap 3 Into the Wild, September 19th. Make sure you go. We're super excited about it. I guess we're kind of out of time.
Okay.
Good luck to Orlando City Soccer.
Ooh, they need a win.
Well, they just won on
Wins.
they won on the road because we're back. Season has restarted after World Cup. We have Antoine Griezmann now. Orlando runs on Grease, and he helped them win our first away game 4-0.
Great.
Yeah, against. Oh gosh, my brain just stopped.
I didn't see it.
Not Arizona. Oh God,
There's
I
nobody in
can't remember.
Arizona.
And now this is our first home game, and we're playing against Nashville, and I'm pretty sure we're going to win that too because the Grease and our team they're meshing. They like each other. So good luck, everybody. I'm going to be in Roanoke, Virginia, on
My old
assignment.
stomping grounds.
I'm going to the concert by canoe
Nice.
A Friday night. So stay tuned. We're going to do a road trip feature for that.
All right. Well, we
Thanks,
got to
John.
go. Thank you to the new general for having us.
Yeah, thanks to Just Call Mo for ongoing being our angel investor / sponsor. And you are the reason for the season, Mo.
Sign up for the VIP. You might win a prize.
You might win a prize.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're still